We're here with Jackie Joyner-Kersee, and just right in the front of the stadium in Budapest.
Wow.
The afternoon after the night before, I guess.
Yes.
What did you make of that heptathlon last night?
What I made of the heptathlon last night between KJT and Hall was just impressive. Impressive on so many levels, because KJT have been going through so many things, and to see her to be able to come back and just wanting to get a medal, let alone to win it. And I think the spark was when she was able to go over 186 in the high jump, which, then just set her on her course and then continue to grind. But then also to have a tough competitor with Anna Hall, who is steady evolving and coming into her own. It made for great excitement, for the heptathlon, and to see two people going at it, and Anna got up, ran at 800. KJT just lashed on like a veteran and figured out a way to get it done.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much sort of pride, I guess, did it give you to be associated with that event after last night? Because it really was a perfect showcase of it.
Perfect showcase. And also, when you talk about sportsmanship, to see it at its best. For Katrina go over, talk to Anna, because we go, competitors, but have so much respect for one another, because it's a 2-day grueling. It's really grueling.
Yeah.
And then in these type of conditions, and you always want it to be perfect, but nothing is going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Still to come away. Pretty impressive.
Can you sort of give us an idea as to how grueling a top level heptathlon is? How much it really does take out of you, both physically and mentally?
Yes. So you start early in the morning, and in this case, first day, I'm like, who would have thought rain? But that's what happened with the multi-events. And you want to stay upbeat, but then they having a rain delay because there's thunder and lightning in the area. So all of this is going through your head, but then you have to regroup. Then all of a sudden, the first two events, and then the guys take away the rain, and then the sun is out. Now it's like it's beaming down on you, and you trying to get through each event, and on top of that, you got one dealing with a slight injury. Then you got the other one, you're trying to stay hydrated, you're trying to eat, you're trying to do all these things while physically taking your body through all these different emotions of highs and lows. And after the first day, you're really exhausted, but you can't be exhausted because you gotta cool down, ice down, get something to eat, get back up early in the morning, ready to go, be able to attack the long jump, and then trying to figure out where you are point-wise. Then you start to see, then it comes to the javelin. You need to get a good javelin. On one, you got Anna not really sure if she can stick the leg. Then you got KJT, all of a sudden, figure it out, get her lifetime best. Then on the final, Anna needs to get a throw in. Then she comes back and stick it and get her lifetime best. Then all of a sudden, you pull all the scores together, and then, look at the point difference. And now you got to figure out, here you got Anna, who had been nursing and trying to just be ready to compete in the heptathlon. 10 days not able to even do her conditioning work. Team probably tell you need to run this. Katrina knows she been doing what she needed to do. Then wham, line them up, take it out. Anna come through 58 plus. Then it looked like KJT not in there. Then all of a sudden she come trotting around, and then here we come through to the end. They both crossed the finish line exhausted, should be exhausted. And it was just really exciting. It made excitement for the multi-events. And that's the great thing about that I love when I was competing. It's like had different people that would push me in different events, and which brought out the best in me. And so looking forward to Paris, is for some excitement. And I pray to God that, the three of them, along with some other ones that I see out there, have potential too. It's just hit and miss with some of them, because I think Dietz, from Belgium too, is going to be one to contend with in the future as well.
Yeah.
So looking forward to Nafi, KJT, Anna, Dietz, and then I'm not sure the one who got think it's another heptathlete that didn't compete. I'll be healthy and see what happens.
What do you think this victory will do for Katerina?
You know what? I hope what this victory does for her is one, to continue to boost her confidence, because she was on the verge of just giving up the sport. Change coaches, then this didn't work out, that didn't work out, but found a way to show that you still have it, because I've never dealt with a rupture Achilles, and trying to come back from that, and being a multi-eventer to try to come from that, is that I think just pretty amazing. But then also, not only what it does for her, I hope for the country they continue to embrace. And a quote I always say, you can turn a doubter into a believer as long as you believe, and that's what she was able to do.
Yeah, and you know a lot about home Olympics and the expectation that brings. Obviously, Anna's performances kind of speak for themselves, and she's going to be, firmly in the spotlight between now and LA 28.
Yes.
How much potential do you think she has?
Wow, there's so much upside. That's why I couldn't put a limit onto it. I just let her go. You just keep doing what you're doing, and it'd be important to manage the outside noise versus controlling what's in your inner circle, what you all need to do, because it'll be the outside noise that you don't want to interfere with the inner circle that would bring distraction, which can cause problems down the road.
Yeah, and you mentioned in the panel discussion earlier on about how the best thing was to stay out of her own way.
Yes.
What did you mean by that?
Because we talk about sometimes as athletes that it's never enough. Oh, I need more. And you learn that your coaches are your coaches, and they're going to tell you they have your best interest. And I remember when I was training and I thought, I was having problems with my asthma, and I'm like, oh, I'm out of shape. I need to run. And so Anna had the same experience, because she was talking about how if she didn't do this, she out of shape. And that's what, we talk about. No, let your coaches coach. They have your best interest. And when they say you need to taper, you need to taper. So get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Because no one is going to doubt you, because we know your heart and soul what you want to do. But we have to be able to protect you from yourself sometimes. And that's what I had. People who protected me from my own self, because I ain't going to go. I don't need no rest. And you don't realize until you get the rest and realize, oh, my body feels so much better. But along the way, I'm like, are y'all sure y'all know what y'all talking about? Because you question it.
And finally, how much has this weekend sort of made you miss it? Were you desperate to be out there, or were you glad not to be facing that 800 at the end?
Oh, you know what? I don't miss it as a competitor, but I miss the atmosphere and being able to be here. And that's what I love about having a relationship with Adidas, is that they bring me back and allow me to experience it from a whole nother level and have so much respect. And I appreciate that.